Lil KRIZAN, KRIZAN. I like to talk to you about the BS that goes through my brain while traveling to help you feel normal for being you. Finding your humans. Which basically means friends worth living for. Let's just get to it. Hello, baby. Oh, beautiful. The best thing about coming out for a workout, you get greeted by Loki. Hello, baby. I used to be one of those people. One of those people who just thought that I didn't need friends. You hurt that many times in your life that you just kind of go, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need friends. I'm good on my own. I can do everything on my own. And you carry on with life. However, for many of us, lockdown has been tricky. Because if it wasn't for the vid chats with my humans every week, if it wasn't for catching up with my mates here in Skopje every week, I would go mad. I'm a lot to deal with. I admit this. I know this. It's okay. I am a lot to deal with. My besties call me complicated. That's them being nice. Bastards. During lockdown, you really start to understand who your true friends are. The ones that care about you. The ones who need you alive. Because your bond with them is so strong.
I live for connections with other humans. Connections that make me think, that stimulate my mind, that challenge my way of life. Janne just gave me that in our near hour conversation. And meeting his dogs, Loki, Dino and Lily. The power to come together and actually share your opinions about life and leave on an understanding that there are some things you agree with, some things you don't. That is the true power of communication.
I started traveling March 1st of 2016 and I haven't been back to Australia. I'm Aussie. Since then, every single country I go into, there is always a heart to connect with, whether it be just that period or forever. The thing about traveling alone is that you make friends as you go. You challenge yourself, man. You put yourself in situations you wouldn't normally put yourself in back at home. A lot of the friends that you have at home no longer remain your friends. They just fall like flies. And then you're fending for yourself out in the big bad world. It ain't that scary. At a certain point, the people that you were really close to, you're probably no longer close to them today. Because you've changed. Paths in life separate you. You still respect one another and everything. You still love one another to a certain extent. But you're just not in it, you know? As a traveler, you become really good at picking your people, you know? You know. And then sometimes you think you know, but then you lose contact with that person. And then there are those people that you love so much, but it just ain't anything anymore. Unfortunately, seasonal friends, you know what I mean. I know really fast who the superficial friends are and who the genuine friends are. And I'm all about that genuine stuff, you know? Like, I want the real shit. The people that don't talk to me like they're talking to someone they just met. And this is like the 10th time you've met them. I just want the nitty gritty of it. I want the juicy parts of you. Oh, you can take that so many different ways. I'm just very real. I'm a no bullshit type friend, because when it comes down to it with my mates, my loyalty is like second to none. It's like I am do or die for you, baby. That's how I roll. And I pick them very, very carefully, because With what I do and what I want to achieve in my life, I need strong humans behind me. I need a really good foundation. And as you're growing, you start to pick the certain humans that are growing with you and push you and challenge you and just don't give you the sweet talk 24/7, because for reals, I am not that person. I like the real shit. I like you to tell me the way it is, when it is, how it is. Because at the end of the day, no one's gonna get anywhere if you're just buttering me up 24/7, you know? Even though I like to be buttered. Inappropriate. So you don't realize it until you find yourself at that point of reflecting and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm like surrounded by amazing beings. Amazing! I am loving on my people like bad.
It feels so damn good to be in the square and have people like around. It's so nice.
During my travels, I have come to meet so many amazing people. Yeah, I've come to meet, but they're like minuscule in comparison. I mean, it's all perspective. I personally think that you do need superficial and genuine friends, because the superficial people still cater to a certain moment in your life. It's like just that window. You have like the most amazing time, you vibe with the most amazing people, but that's it. Then you leave and it's kind of like, where the hell did they go? You have those kind of connections and they're still important because they make that moment magical. And then you have your genuine mates that you go through thick and thin with them. I do travel alone. Majority of the time I am alone. In the new countries that I decide to live in, I put myself out there, whether that be in a cafe, a park, bar, out clubbing. I just throw myself in there and I'm like, yeah, let the night take its course. Let's just do this. Whoa! And then you end up meeting people along the way. And sometimes you make a genuine friend. And then other times, it's like temporary. Regardless, each and every one of those human beings have made an impact on my life at some point.
This is happening. Stop! I haven't had this in like forever. It's like 3 months. Yeah, that's
Stop
it. I'm gonna
lying.
die.
She's lying.
I'm gonna become an alcoholic.
She's
I'm just
lying.
gonna become like one of
She's
those
lying.
fat alcoholics sitting in my apartment, just like, what is with my
Do I
life?
look like a fat alcoholic?
Oh yeah. This is how we roll now. Everyone just stands outside with their masks on because, you know, that's just the norm. I don't know if we're ever gonna have normality come back round, seriously. That's a crying face, you can't see it. Coronavirus challenge goes downhill. Banichka.
Yeah.
Banichka. That's what I'm eating right. And apparently it's really good when you're like stinging drunk, but I'm clearly never gonna drink again. So let's just say I'm drunk now. I sincerely dig hanging out with mates. It's like essential, especially during this period. And to all those who don't have that chance, I'm thinking of you right now because I know how difficult it is to be in self-isolation or to be in lockdown and not have this opportunity to go out and mingle with other people. So, this is to you. Manichka, I don't know.
You really do need to accept your friends. I've had to learn to just pull back. You gotta pick your battles, man. And by that I mean, you got to decide what's worth telling your friends to stop doing and what's let it go. Whatever you want to achieve in life, the people around you cater to that tenfold. They are the branches to you reaching what it is that you need to reach. My time is very valuable. And when it comes to my humans, I have no limit on time. That's how much they mean to me. Yeah, I've always been popular. Stop it. But I've never had very many friends close-knit around me. When you do find those humans, your self-worth is beyond, because the standards are high, man. These are the people who get you. You know what? I think this is the reason why I don't really have any desire to be in a relationship with anyone, because my besties cater to literally everything. Obviously not the sex part, but you know I'm dealing with that. Hey! If you have those friends, if you found those people, congratulations, because they're few and far between. And I have a few of them. And I love them so much. Friends can make or break you. But one thing is for sure. You do reach a certain point where you only have time for what you are searching for. Anyone who falls outside of that, you're just oblivious to them.
Quality music. It's okay. It's okay.
We're chilling and we're enjoying this, because this is what you do here in Skopje. Vodno literally owns everyone's asses when it comes to enjoying summer here in Skopje.
Friends just make life better. So when I thought that I could survive this life on my own and I didn't need anyone, I've now realized that the sweetness to this life is through your friends. If you have the opportunity to share who you really are, no filters, with someone else, and they accept you for every part of your being, that is true friendship. And that is friends worth living for. If you like this vid, go ahead and click the thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. Click the bell at the very end. Why? So you are reminded of when my madness is next released. Lil KRIZAN, KRIZAN. Stay healthy.